Alright guys, we are back in Warehouse Gym. It's actually the day after log press. We're going to be doing some safety squat bar pause squats, some yoke, and then a little bit more log today. High frequency has been working really well with me to increase the overall strength of my log. Maybe it's just also practice, but I actually press 3 out of 4 times a week. So you probably see that in the videos a lot, like this dude's always log pressing. Well, it helps me, kind of like how a lot of powerlifters would bench all the time, because it's a practice thing and you're not using your full body as much as in a deadlift or a squat, so you can afford to hit it with a little bit more frequency and still recover from it fine. In any case, just gonna hit the SSB and get started. So working sets today, we're at 160. We'll be here for 5 sets. So I'll show the first and the last, just to save a little bit of time. Everything's feeling pretty good. My knee is a little bit weird, but not any worse than previous weeks. Doing lots of rehab for it. Of course, rolling out and also doing some band activation. So should all be good. So we are on the last set now. Everything's moving well, everything's moving slow, but they're still moving. Just a little bit of perspective, I ended the last training cycle with 180 for 3 sets of 3 with no pause. So doing 4 sets of 5 paused at 160, I would say is pretty good. Also, like, we're only supposed to go up from here. I think next week is the last week of heavy work before a deload, and that's going to be 165. So I'm going to be ending like right up against my next training cycle, or my previous training cycle, and then from there we'll even go heavier. So that's always the plan. Last set here, just making it good, trying to make it crisp. Definitely trying to stay tight at the bottom. I think that's the biggest issue right now. My back is feeling it slightly because obviously there's going to be rounding, especially coming out of the pause. So yeah, let's get it do. Let's get it done. That last set of squats was not particularly ideal. My knee creaked and cracked here and there, but it's alright. Now we're moving on to the yoke, so just getting warmed up. And yeah, we'll be going up to 270 today. It's a lot lighter than originally planned, but I'm cycling my yoke training, so it's going to be light, medium, light, heavy, light, medium, light, heavy across the weeks. So hopefully that'll make my body feel a little bit better, a little bit fresher. I did that last warm-up set without realizing that it's actually really close to my working set. It was like 50 pounds under my supposed to be working set today. Anyways, I'm gonna strap a belt on, get through these 3 sets quickly, and then get on with log. My back is feeling more fucked than my knees right now, but just the one side. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of recovery work on this one side. It's basically my left hip. It's the one that's popped up a little bit. I know this for a fact. So just gonna work through it slowly, give it some love and attention. Hopefully not going too heavy on the yoke this week will help. Almost dropped it. Oh, my core is not feeling super strong today. A few wobbles on that first run, but still that's 600 pounds almost. So just gonna keep going. I can't seem to get a good position under yoke. I'm gonna try and move my hands up a little bit. But yeah, that was my first set. I got 2 more sets of those, which I'll skip on video, and we'll go straight to the log. Just did all my warm-ups on the log. I skipped all of it because we were filming something else. But we are up now on the big log, and today is 90 kilos for 3 sets of 7. Now, my body is feeling really tired, but as usual, we gotta stick to the program. We gotta try and do it. So that first set was pretty trash. Second set was good, but now we're on to the last set. I want to make sure I keep my streak going. Last set, best set. So second set was actually really awesome. I just didn't film it on my camera, filmed it on my phone. I'm once again going to be skipping accessories because my body's just way too tired and I want to get on with my day. Accessories are mainly just leg press and leg extension, so I'm not super worried about those. But yeah, let's get this done. How about that? Alright, last set, worst set. I just ran out of steam. Couldn't press the last one. What a day. Not too worried about it. Like, had a rough couple of days in terms of training. Body's not feeling very good, so you win some, you lose some. Overall, like, if you think about it, 90 kilos for 7 is still a PR for me. But I just wanted that one extra rep. I just wanted to finish. Oh well. Don't worry, I have redemption in 2 days where I do log press again. What a day. Not too worried about it. Like, had a rough couple of days in terms of training. Body's not feeling very good, so you win some, you lose some. overall, like, if you think about it, 90 kilos for 7 is still a PR for me. But I just wanted that one extra rep. I just wanted to finish. Oh well. Don't worry, I have redemption in 2 days where I do log press. Again, might need to slow down on the frequency here. We'll see how it goes. In any case, that was the training for today. It was quicker than usual. It was quicker than usual just because we had some other stuff going on. But we did SSBs, then we did some yoke, then we did a log. So yeah, see you guys in 2 days' time. Woo! Alright, it is the last day of week 3. Yes, the last day of week 3. So that means it's log press and sandbag day again. Honestly, I'm feeling a little bit out of it. I had a huge meal last night. Actually did a little eating challenge with Mahmood. Video of that will be up on his channel soon, hopefully. And I'll link it, I'll share it on social media or something. I ate so much food. Anyways, you gotta get this done today. So hitting 3x2 on log today at 105 kilos. I'm actually gonna do something I don't usually do, which is take a little bit of pre-workout. That's gonna kick my ass, but that might get me going. My knee is actually feeling a little better. My back is also, my core is also feeling a little bit better. So everything's shaping up to be a pretty good day today. I just need a little juice to get going. So gonna start warming up. Obviously, as always with the metal log first, and then with the bigger log. Do a little bit of mobility work, a little bit of Martine stuff. I forget what they're called. Internal, external rotators. A little bit of activation there. And yeah, let's jump right in. So we're drawing to the end of the warm-up sets. What I have left for warm-up, I'm gonna do a 95 kilo. This is gonna be a double. Then I'm gonna do 100 for a single. Then we're gonna do the jump to 105, and that's gonna be for 3 sets of 2. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good. The 85 kilo surprised me on how light it felt. So hopefully that carries on through to the rest of the log pressing sets. 105 for 2 would be like, it'll be really good. I think in terms of push press, it might be a PR in terms of, I've never push pressed that heavy before on the log. So hopefully everything goes well, and yeah, should shape up pretty good. I'm estimating if I can push press 105, my push jerk is probably sitting at 115 comfortably. That's usually how it works. My push jerk is usually significantly higher than my push press, just because I'm able to get under the log quicker, and then use my legs a little bit more. happened there was my breathing got really fucked at the top. Yeah, so at the top I was like breathe, breathe, breathe. Came down to the bottom, and started to get lightheaded. So released the breath, rebreathe, and then lost balance. And then basically I wasn't set up to press the next rep. I'm gonna keep going with this weight, obviously, but we'll see. Like, I might just count that as like a non-set. Do 2 more sets, and then if those sets feel good, do an extra set. But yeah, I have a feeling that like I'm reaching the limit of how much I can push my log press in a short period of time. Just because linear programming, which is what I'm doing, where you increase the weight every week, it only carries you so far before your body doesn't catch up anymore. And I think like 3.5 weeks or 3 weeks, this might be like the point where I have to start undulating the intensity a little bit. So I mean, it wasn't a terrible first set, and like the first press was really smooth. It wasn't like a problem with the press. It's the problem with the breathing and the stability. So just gotta pay attention to that. Maybe take a smaller breath at the top after the first rep. Maybe that'll help. So that was just a little small adjustment. I'll replay you my face again. At the top when I was breathing, I was like, oh no, wait, don't breathe that much. Just breathe a little bit, just breathe enough. And when I came back down, made sure my reset was solid in a really good position, and then just pressed it up. A little bit of a forward press on that one, but it is a heavier weight for me. So pressing straight up and back is a little bit harder. I've realized once you get to heavier weights, it's more of a mental thing, like not being willing to put yourself in this weird position. So overall it was good. I'm gonna do another set. If that one goes well, I'll do yet another set on that. So this is one of those cases where I think I'm thinking about too many things all at the same time. So like usually my cues on my log press recently has been just drive through and press through and drive from the elbows. But now I'm thinking about like breathing and like lowering it right and all that shit. So the first one was super easy, and then the second one I didn't lock out. Like I should have locked out, like it was right. It was in like a great position for me to press it. So anyways, I feel like I owe it to myself. I owe it to myself to do another set, and this time I gotta make it a double. So I got like 6 reps total. Yeah, it's there. It's there. I don't know what's wrong. Just might not be aggressive enough maybe with the press. Could be anything, man. Could be anything. So many things. Dario likes to say that the log press is super technical. I don't think it's super technical. I think it just needs a lot of practice. Part of that practice is like when you get reps, when you miss reps, like try and figure out why, which is what I do, and then you try and figure out like what can you do to solve it, what cues can you give yourself. So yeah, 4th set, extra set, but I missed 2 reps in total, so time to make it up. That one was all me. That one was like, aggressive, stop bench press. I'll do another single right now. strength is there. Technique, 5 out of 10, which is how many lifts I made-ish, about half. I think I just need practice with heavier weights for more reps. I think pressing up and back is a confidence thing I need to work on, and I knew I had to work on going into this, but especially with heavier weights. So logs all put away, area's all nice and clean behind me now. What we're gonna do, of course, now is warm up with sandbags and then basically murder myself under a sandbag. I have a little bit of a different strategy today again. I'm gonna pause at 5, reset, and try and hit 7 for at least one set today. I think 7 would be a really nice number to hit today. Like 7 laps. Yeah. I already know it's gonna suck, so let's just get it done. Alright, this is the most boring part of training. It is the most boring part of training. So I'm gonna skip forward a little bit, fast forward all of this, and I'll let you know what happens. The donuts last night didn't help with that. They definitely didn't help. But that's another PR. It's starting to sound like Larry Wheels. But that's the most I've ever walked with a 100 kilo sandbag. Ever. 140 meters. That's about 420 feet. 450 feet. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, so all done with the sandbags. I'm not gonna show in the video because it always looks the same. It always looks like suffering. I managed a set of 7, and then another set of 7, and then a set of 6. I was really tired on the last one. In any case, over to do some competition bench now. I'm not gonna show it because it's nothing I'm proud of. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. They all seem really repetitive, I know, but to be honest, that's how a lot of training is all the time. And like today, I wasn't really excited about, you know, coming in here to train, but sometimes you gotta do it because if you want the end result, you have to be willing to work for it. So yeah, in any case, I hope you guys enjoy the videos. If they get boring, I'm sorry, go watch something else. I'm still gonna make them. We're closing in on about 2 months now to the competition. Next week will be the last week before a deload, my first deload week. So everything's moving forward as per plan. Stay along with me on this journey, guys. I'm gonna aim for a 125 kilo log press in December. It's gonna be hard, but let's get it. And yeah, stay strong. Check out Generation Strong for all your strong stuff, all your strong needs, all your shirts, all your sleeves, and everything I wear is pretty much from Generation Strong. So check them out, please. Give this video a like, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already. This is Ben, Warehouse Gym Al Cruz in Dubai, signing out. Boom.